it's so cold.
Wow.
It's so cold.
I know you're in the shadows right now, you're kind of in the sun here, but it looks like a swimming pool.
It does that.
Like clearer than a swimming pool. Got a feeling this could be quite local. This is where we've been taken. Just a very random local spot, and this is where we're coming into for some wine tasting. This morning we have just left where we were staying in the port of Laka, which is on Paxos. We're now sailing down. We've got our squad behind us. We've got one more boat over there. I think there's two more off to our starboard side over here, and we're heading down the east side of Paxos to our next stop, which is apparently one of the most beautiful beaches around here. It's a very relaxed way to start the day. I feel like we're going to be saying this quite often though when it comes to sailing though. There is just such a chilled feeling about it. We did have quite a big night last night. In terms of the demographics, everybody's probably, the average age is probably around mid-20ish. So everyone's here to have some fun, which is nice for us to sort of let our hair down and maybe have a few more drinks than we normally would, and then start these mornings with these really slow, relaxed, easing into it with some music playing.
I've never seen water this colour before. It almost, it kind of looks like it's glowing somehow. Like it's,
Yeah.
I can't even describe it. It's turquoise, would you call it?
I think so. I said, something I read said indigo.
Okay, it's definitely not indigo.
Is it not?
I don't think so. It's beautiful.
What's going on?
I feel like we should swap jobs. I should be filming and you should be doing this. I'm blowing up my floaty that I bought yesterday.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh my god, it's so cold.
Wow.
It's so cold.
I know you're in the shadows right now, you're kind of in the sun here, but it looks like a swimming pool.
It does that.
Like clearer than a swimming pool.
Oh my god, it is
Go over there, around there.
This way?
There we go.
Where's my drink? I need a drink.
We've actually only just had the chance to look at that drone footage ourselves. Wow.
Wow.
It's crazy when you're there. I know we said when we were at the beach that we were in Corfu.
The Ravina?
Yeah, Ravina. We thought that was the clearest water that we might have ever seen, but I think, in fact I know, I think today is absolutely the winner. That was a beautiful spot to stop.
That was insane. When you can't see, when the shadow looks like it doesn't belong to the boat or like, oh, it's just unreal. It's hard to explain.
Now we're back onto Paxos, the bigger island anyway. We're right at the south at a port called Gaius, and we've just stopped. We had another Greek salad. Can't avoid them.
In this weather, it's just sort of like, you kind of crave that sort of food.
Yeah, you absolutely do. And a couple of Fredo coffees, which we love as well. There's just something about this Greek way of life.
We're even walking, we're like talking walking slow.
We're so chilled. We're going to go and have, so we're sleeping here tonight. We're in the marina, we're walking down it right now. Sleeping here tonight, but we're going to head into Old Town and just sort of see what the vibe is here. There's a little bit more to do here apparently, or at least a little bit more to see, we hope.
Yeah.
I always like to try and share some costs, and this is the stuff that really is helpful. If you go into one of the bars or something that's along the marina and stuff like that, you're looking at like 3 to 5 euros for a beer, whereas we just spent 27 euros and we got a pack of ice, 2 large packets of crisps, 6 waters, and 8, 16, 24 beers for 27 euros. The fact that we have the facilities to keep everything cool ourselves and everything, you save so much money, and obviously because we're on the boat we still get the epic views as well, so we're very happy. This is a really cool old town, by the way, as well. Like, some of the buildings are really beautiful, but there's heaps of shopping in here, so we're going to put the stuff down back on the boat, get everything iced up, and then go for a little bit of a walk. Another day, another amazing day actually, to be fair, another very hot and sunny and warm day. We left Paxos this morning and started off with some feta cheese, and what else did we have?
We had a homemade breakfast, so yeah, we had cheese and tomato and breads and olive oil. It was actually a very Greek breakfast. It
was very Greek. Oh, you can hear all the insects, eh? So we went to another amazing swim stop again today. I think the water was probably just as clear as it was yesterday or earlier on in this video as well. Just absolute insanity here, it really is. So we've come to a port now which is called, I think, Paga. And rather than show like loads more swimming and all that sort of stuff, which we're literally doing every single day and loving it, we
something new for you to watch.
There wasn't originally any official excursions included on this trip, but Nikos has come up with some wine tasting and suggested it to the group. That was an idea.
Sounds amazing. You didn't have to ask us twice, so that's where we're heading now.
So 21 euros, and apparently we've just got to walk around, get met to a little bit of a meeting point, and then we're going to have, I think, 4 wines maybe.
4 tasters and maybe some food.
Yeah, it sounds like it's in a really cool factory as well. Got a feeling this could be quite local. This is where we've been taken. Just a very random local spot, and this is where we're coming into. It's called, I've seen inside already, it's very cool. It's called, I'm going to say that poorly, but Paragaya, which is actually an old olive oil factory, and it's now for some wine tasting.
And I will be with you tonight for this wine tasting. You have a tasting sheet in front of you, which you can use either to get some ideas or to keep your notes, because you have already some information for each wine.
Such an interesting little area. I did not know that we were going to see this today.
It looks a lot like, I've never been to Positano, but it feels like that kind of vibe, like lots of colourful buildings along a cliff face looking out over the water. It's very charming.
It's very charming. It's like, it's one of those places you sort of walk around and you're just sort of smiling with how interesting it is. I mean, look at this.
Oh, we're in a cave.
We're just with our friends anyway, Joe and Beth, and we're going to go and try and walk back up this big hill here and find ourselves a spot that we can maybe get some food, get a little bit of a view.
A drink.
Yeah, watch the sunset anyway.
Quite nice, I like it.
And already the water has completely changed colour. It used to be, at least the last few days, have been blue and super clear, almost crystal, whereas this is like, well, to steal Daniel's word, it's almost like emerald green now, which is really strange considering we're not very far away. We were told there might be a storm coming, but we didn't really know what to expect until about 1 a.m. do you think it was?
Yeah, it was 1 a.m. when we were woken up by all of the boats, well, the sound of the wind and all of the boats kind of like knocking together.
Bopping together, yeah.